Well, I picked Shaylin up from school on Friday, February 21st, and she told me she was cold. I remember she was wearing a hoodie sweatshirt. And I said, honey, it's not even cold outside, and I kind of laughed at her, but I felt her, and she didn't feel really warm to me. But she had a dance camp that night, and the next day I said, go home and take a nap before dance camp, though. So we went home, took a nap, and when she got up, she had a fever of 103.7. And they believe that she may have bruised her left index finger joint, and that it had abscessed from that bruise. She got to the point where her hand swelled up, and her left hand and arm swelled to the point that it looked broken. It looked like she had broken her arm, and she couldn't move it. And when I got her Wednesday morning, she was yellow. She looked jaundiced. I thought she had hepatitis. As they were doing procedures later that afternoon in ICU, it was about 4 o'clock that day, they knew she was in toxic shock. They didn't know what was causing her the toxic shock. They were trying to investigate. It was during that, or the finishing of that, her heart stopped. What toxic shock is that all the chemicals in her body were completely awry. As a response to this, her body, because of the toxic shock, her body naturally tries to do something to fight or help or prevent, to help heal itself. And what it did is it sent out clotting factors. And it started trying to clot, and it would send clots everywhere: heart, brain, lungs, legs, arms. They kept her very medicated so that she could not move. She was in a coma state, but it was medication-induced coma. And so she had these half-open eyes that were swollen. Her skin was swollen. Her eyes were very yellow, and then she had tears of blood coming out of them. And when you looked at her, it looked like there was nobody there. The day that I came here, we almost stopped at another hospital. And I was compelled to continue on to primaries, which I have to admit, I just wanted to go to the closest hospital. I didn't necessarily want to, come to primaries even though it was close. I was just thinking getting there fast. I'm glad that we came here. I do not feel that she would have the success if she had gone anywhere else that she had here. The caregivers here have been absolutely fantastic. I have been extremely impressed with their knowledge, their education, their skill, their experience, and most of all, with their attitude. On March 21st, she had bilateral amputations of the feet.
Well, when the doctor came in to tell me that I was going to lose my feet, there was a nurse with him, and he just came in and he's like, everything that's black's going to be gone. The nurse was freaking out. She's like, she's not 2. She understands what you're saying. She's 15. I'm like, well, I guess I won't wear flip-flops anymore.
Life is full of all kinds of challenges, and you sometimes receive things you don't think you're going to. It's how you handle them. And how you live on a daily basis before depends on how well you handle them afterwards.
Yeah, I was a dancer and stuff. So, and for most people, they're like, how can you deal with this? Because you're a dancer. And I got my chance to dance, and I know I'll be able to dance again.